Eckler lives in the end zone, but this time they give it to Robinson, and he pushes his way in, and will they give it to him? They do. Everybody knows what's coming. Hurts, can he get in? He is. Touchdown. So the call is on the ground, and a first down, and a ton more. Barkley, touchdown. You're going to have days like this, but down by 9 now in the battle for first place. Barkley! Does he have another one? Yes, he does. Touchdown. 7-4, and the Eagles are going to go to 8-2, and that will be caught for a touchdown. So Zach Ertz.
No linebackers, you got an arm on him by safety, gets a quick
throw, end zone, it's caught, there's a penalty, so hang on. It's Reed if it counts. Wow.
12-man defense, penalty decline, result of play, touchdown.
They bring in Kramer as a fullback, as an O-lineman. They're going to give it to Johnson. Oh, I don't know that he got there. He did. Signal is a touchdown.
They decided to hand the ball off to Johnson, and he gets a total whiff by his fullback.
Jacobs up the middle and in. Touchdown, Green Bay. The second down at 10. Here's Swift. Got the great block outside. One man to beat. Swift, foot race. Touchdown, Chicago. It's a quarterback sneak. Jordan Love being shoved in, and he's in.
Not getting a quick snap, but getting the defense to commit and then making the call off of that.
Montgomery there. The call, second and goal. Touchdown. Second and goal with Gibbs. Bumped into right. Bounces. Touchdown. First and goal. Montgomery cuts. Drives. Right into the defense of Johnson. Touchdown.
For the tackle.
And Goff against the blitz, one of the best in the NFL. Here he is, 3rd and 7, crumbling pocket. It's St. Brown for 6. Second down and 4. Blocked there by Zylstra. It's caught by Jamison Williams. There he goes. Foot race with Miller. Foot race with Savage. That is 6.
This offensive line was called out a little bit, and I think they've responded today.
Gibbs the back. Lions have scored every time they've had it today. Look out. Caught for the touchdown. It's grabbed by Brock Wright. First and goal. Goff to the air. Caught for the touchdown. Amon-Ra St. Brown. Another one. 2 today.
Tua in the backfield. Jonnu Smith in motion. They go to Smith. He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. Tagovailoa drops back to pass. He's in trouble. Breaks away. Runs to the far side of the field. Throws on the run. Caught. Tyreek Hill in and out of the end zone.
You got the matchup you want.
Amir Abdul is in the backfield. They've got Bowers. Bowers is open for a first down. And he sheds one tackle into the end zone. They give it to Achane. Running left. He's got blockers. Untouched into the end zone. All day long, keeping an eye on 89. Minshew underneath Abdullah, and he makes one-man miss to the 5, toward the end zone. Touchdown, Raiders! Smythe, the tight end, in motion. Tagovailoa looking to the far side. He throws off his back leg, middle of the field. Jonnu Smith wide open. He's trying to sprint his way toward the goal line. He's in. Touchdown, Dolphins!
This team has found a way to move the ball.
May, end zone shot. What a snare. Welcome back, Kendrick Bourne. Stafford rolling, throwing, end zone. Cooper Kupp touchdown. Fake it to Williams. Stafford floats it. Nakua reaching, diving, holding on. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Put some speed on that one, and there goes Cooper Kupp to the house. Another strike.
That's what Gerard Mayo wants. He wants him to set the tone with low pad level and better tackling.
Stafford, back foot, slinging for Parkinson. What a throw, what a catch. They get the snap off, they fake it to Stevenson. May, throwback, wide open, and guess who? It's the left tackle, Vidarian Lowe.
eligible, and May finds him for a touchdown.
Back. Second down and 7. He pulls it in. Inside the 5 to the end zone. Touchdown, Taysom Hill. Two-time NFL Coach of the Year. Winston steps up on first down. Now he throws wide open. It's Judy across midfield and still going. Jerry Judy inside the Saints 20. The 10 takes it all the way 89 yards for a Cleveland touchdown.
So now what he's doing is listening in on the calls, and does that impact us positively in the situation we're in the game?
Third down and 1. Carr complete. Valdez-Scantling across midfield. Inside the 30. The 20. Down the sideline to the end zone. Touchdown.
It's very challenging for a defense to stop him.
Play action on first down. As Winston throws to the end zone. It is caught. Touchdown. Elijah Moore.
Jameis Winston extending the play, gets out there, and Elijah Moore gets behind the secondary. Both feet look like they're down inbounds. Also have Taysom Hill in the backfield, so you know you can get in the yard with him.
And Hill will pick up the first down.
More.
And a Saints touchdown.
Make a tackle here.
Jumbo package remains in. Carr to the end zone. Jawan Johnson. When Taysom is involved in everything. And that is what we have seen
Here
today.
we go again.
He picks up another first down. Still going. Taysom Hill with his 3rd touchdown today.
Lyman, they go tight. Handoff. Henry slams it in there for the touchdown. Jackson slings it. End zone. Touchdown. Baltimore. Zay Flowers.
Young man they took with the 5th round pick out of Louisville. What a moment here. Boy, they nearly get to Darnold as he hits his man. Wide open, it's Addison. Addison, touchdown.
Look, they're so close and fine-lined that you'd like to see him throw, and we see Darnold go in for the touchdown there, guys. You'd like to see the official.
Frustrations boiling over on their sideline, and Darnold able to cash in for 6.
Yeah, that one of the better pass rushers in the league going to work on 3rd down.
Levis taking a shot. He's got Westbrook-Akine breaking free. And the Tennessee Titans right back in it. 98 yards. This will be the 7th play of the drive. 1st and goal. Or maybe a little miscommunication. He completes nonetheless. Akers, and he's in.
Richardson keeps it himself, trying to get to the outside. Stiff arm on Clemens. Richardson takes it in. A bruising touchdown run for Anthony Richardson.
But how he starts it, this is a defensive end, and Michael Clemens coming to tackle him. Stiff arms him and then puts his shoulder down right at the goal line.
Rodgers looking left, now comes back over the middle to Hall. He's got some room to run. First down, Hall, 10, 5, touchdown! And 3, Adams in motion. Brees Hall, right side. He's got the first down and more. Inside the 10, dives for the pylon, and it's a touchdown! Play fake. Yeboah, he's got it, and he's got a touchdown! Richardson to Downs at the 5, reaches, and he's in! Touchdown! In-stadium scoreboard still has the Jets with no timeouts remaining. Colts with all 3. 55 seconds to go. It's 3rd and goal. Richardson running left. Blockers ahead. Richardson gets in! Touchdown!
Mims in motion into the backfield. Fake the give to Mims. Nix to throw. Wide open at the 5. And in is Nate Atkins with the touchdown. 2nd and 4. Another opening for Williams. Williams with the power at the end of the run. Driving to the 2. Pushing to the 1. And all the way in. Down and goal. 10th play of this Denver drive. Mims the motion man. Mims gets the toss. Blockers in front. Mims to the 5. Mims to the end zone. Quick toss, Franklin, inside, touchdown, Denver!
Early and then grind the clock out late.
Nick's on the roll, and a dart to the 30-yard line. Cortland Sutton on the run. Or rather, down the sideline, little Jordan Humphrey.
Run him off the field.
Bringing an extra man out of the secondary here, and Purdy runs away from it. One-on-one to the pylon, a dive! He is in for the touchdown. It's Walker, left side, and in for second and goal. Fake to McCaffrey, bootleg Purdy, wide open, guess who? Jawan Jennings. It had to be Jennings to finish this drive. Under 20, Smith back to throw. Smith takes off. Geno Smith, end zone ahead. Touchdown Seattle. With 12 seconds, Geno Smith again puts the Seahawks on his back. And Seattle's got the lead.
First and goal. Cook gets the handle. Cook turns it in for the touchdown. With 73 here, we start the second. With Mahomes dumping it off to Worthy. His speed's going to get him to the pylon. Should be a touchdown, and it is. 1.5 yards out. Handoff. Cook trying to find it for the second time, and he does.
The emotions.
Here's the snap. Back to Mahomes. Quick throw. Touchdown, Kansas City. Noah Gray. 2nd and 10. Big time blitz. Allen throws, has his target. Samuel takes it home for the touchdown.
Shift back. Miscommunication by Buffalo.
This time to going up top. Grows, end zone. Gray has his second touchdown catch of the game. Yeah, that's 3 touchdown passes for Patrick, and that's the second touchdown catch of the day and the season. Fakes left, now taken off. Gonna run for it, he got it! And there he goes! Inside the 10, the 5. Oh, the play of the year in the NFL!
First and 10 at the 29. Play action. In the middle is caught for the touchdown! Will Dissly!
Talk to him, trying to fix the problem.
Yeah, they are frustrated, no doubt, Melissa. 3 guys keep Hendrickson out of the backfield. Herbert throws, end zone! Touchdown! 1 yard line snap here, 4th and goal, turn and hand. Over the top is J.K. Dobbins. Touchdown!
You're going to see a much cleaner path this time by Johnson coming around there, and the lead block able to take care of Logan Wilson.
Chase alone at the top. Other 3 receivers to the right. Here comes the pressure. There's Chase to the end zone. Play in the Harbaugh Bowl on Monday night here in SoFi. 4th and 2. Burrow. Deep shot. Higgins is open. Got it. Touchdown. 2nd and 10. Chargers bring 4. Burrow retreats, directs, fires for Chase. He's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The combo connects again. And the Bengals right back in this one. The fullback in front of J.K. Dobbins. Runs left. Dobbins takes off. Dobbins inside the 10. Dobbins to the end zone. In for the touchdown.
You're just going to get one of these little power plays coming across here. And the last kick out against Logan Wilson, the run was perfectly executed. And you can say anything you want, and I've heard.
Texans aren't spending a lot of time at the line of scrimmage once they get up there. Hand to Mixon, cut back. Joe Mixon, goodbye. Touchdown, Texans. Mixon, a walk-in. Touchdown, Texans. Here's a first down and more. Flag on the play. Turpin is gone. Will it stand? 2nd and 6. Rush. Ball knocked out of his hand and ends up in the arms of Guyton. He gets it knocked out by Petrie. And the return for the touchdown by Derek Barnett. Mixon, touchdown, Texans